Hi everyone, thanks for hopping on to hear a little bit about my story. My name is Michelle Maynard and I am really excited to tell you a little bit more about my sneak peek into my health and fitness accountability group. Just a little bit about me to start. My name is Michelle Maynard. I live in Michigan. I am a first grade teacher. I previously taught kindergarten as well. And I teach just outside of Detroit. This is my 6th year teaching. Time sure is flying. I live with my husband, Brian, and our fur Yorkie, Bella. We don't have any human children quite yet. And I am just really excited to dive right in because I know how precious time is and I don't want to waste any of yours. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can see the slides just a little bit better and you will be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with you right now and we will go ahead and get started. So here we go, start at the beginning. So as I said, I am a teacher, and as we know, we are all very busy. So no matter what profession you're in, especially I think teaching, we're always go, go, go. We're always giving so much. And I was able to lose 35 pounds just by switching to a healthy lifestyle and sticking with it. And I want to share a little bit more about that today with you. Just to start, I want you to think a little bit about how long you've been trying to focus on your health. So I know for me, it's been on and off for a really long time until I actually kind of figured this whole thing out. So just take a couple minutes, think about that as I'm going through this, and hopefully you can relate to some of the things that I'm going to cover today. So first off, I want you to think about if any of these scenarios sound like you, because they definitely have been where I've been in the past. So I've tried every diet and quick fix known to man, and nothing has worked for the long term. I think the long term is a key factor here because I would personally see results and then I would quit. And then I would see results with something else and it just wasn't really sustainable for the long term. So think about that. The next thing I want you to think about is, have you ever spent countless hours doing the same thing over and over and you just haven't seen results? So you haven't seen any real results. And then the next thing is you've had the same plan to get healthy year after year. So every January, you're like, this is it. This is my year. I'm ready. But you just can't seem to stick it through to the end. Maybe you're not motivated. Maybe you start off really motivated. That's how I always was. January 1st, I was motivated. This was going to be my year. I can do this. And then it would just kind of fizzle out. So think about if that's ever sounded like you. Or finally, if you have no idea how to eat healthy or work out, what you should be doing at the gym. Maybe you don't know what healthy looks like. I thought I knew what healthy looked like for such a long time, but truly eating lean cuisines and smart ones, that just wasn't really helping me get the results that I was looking for. What I want to do is I want to share some information about how you can find the answers that you've been looking for on a health and fitness journey. So I'm going to share a few different things that you're going to learn today. So first, you're going to hear what 3 vital components make up of a complete health and fitness program. You're also going to hear about why winging it will not work. So I don't know if you've ever been that way or if you are currently trying to wing it, but why that just doesn't quite work. And also, once you find out what a complete program looks like, how do you find one? So those are a couple different things that I want to talk about. So next, these are a couple pictures of me. This is my story. This is just kind of where I was, and I'll talk about how I got to where I am now. So I was a full-time college student going to school to get my education degree. I was working in a restaurant. I was constantly just kind of trying to wing it. I was working late hours. I was up early. And then I would kind of get these spurts to work out, but I wasn't really working out to be healthy. I wasn't working out for the right reasons. I was working out because I had an event. I either had a wedding I was standing up at, maybe even my own wedding. I was working out because I was going on vacation and I just wanted to feel good and I wanted to look good in a bathing suit, for example. So I thought I had a great plan in place, but truly it just wasn't working. It wasn't working. So, and in these pictures, I mean, like you can see in that one on the right, I'm covered up in a bathing suit. I'm not feeling confident. I'm not comfortable. I remember taking that picture in the middle, just feeling super fluffy and just not feeling good. I just wasn't feeling good. So the next thing is, this was my motto: calories don't count on the weekend. So I would spend all this time, I thought all I had to do was eat lean cuisines and salads. And then the weekend hit, and after working hard all week, I was like, okay, calories don't count on the weekend. I was frustrated, I was confused, and I truly just needed a solid plan. And I always had an excuse on why it wasn't working. So as you can see, I'm going to move this a little bit. As you can see, I had to start here. I'm trying to find a good spot for this video. I had to start here, and then I got here once I started, and I started gaining that momentum and learning more before I could get to here. So this is where I currently am now, and I feel confident and I feel good. And, you know, I found that system that works. It's not some fad. It's not something. I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and truly I feel the best, the healthiest that I have truly ever been. So I'm going to go through exactly what I did to get there. So I got a coach, which I really got hooked with after 1 week. So when I found my coach, it was actually a fellow teacher of mine, and she started her health and fitness journey, and she was kind of actually in the same boat I was with everything I just talked about. And then she started teaching me about all of these different things, like the health and the fitness components. And after 1 week, I was already hooked. I could see how beneficial this truly can be, and I started seeing results, and it truly transformed my life. And not only my life, but my husband also has had a great transformation. So these are 2 pictures of my husband and I, and you can see in the before picture, we were in Colorado on a vacation, and I just love looking at these pictures because you can see that our smiles are bigger. We just look healthier. We feel better in these pictures. So as you start to make these changes, and as you start to transform and you start to feel better, people are going to catch on. Your family is going to start asking more questions about it. And my husband, you know, we don't always exactly do the exact same thing, but just changing healthy habits and starting to get more movement and starting to exercise more, truly those small changes add up to huge results for everybody. So how did we do it? We found 3 vital components and then science to go along with it. So the first component is complete fitness. So there are so many different things that you can do. You can go to the gym, you can do the stair climber, you can run endless amounts of miles on the treadmill. You might not even know what to do at the gym. So that was me. I didn't know what to do at the gym. So the 3 actionable steps are, what you want to do is get 30 minutes of exercise a day that increases your heart rate for at least 5 days a week. You want to get in 10,000 steps a day, or about that. Try for 10,000. And then the third thing is try something different. So maybe you are walking, maybe you walk in your subdivision, or maybe you do the stair climber. If that is something you do over and over and over, your body is getting used to that, and you kind of want to move away from that and try something different. You don't want to plateau by just doing the same workouts over and over. The next thing that we changed was complete nutrition. Okay, so complete nutrition, and the different things that we focus on now are we got away from those lean cuisines, and we got away from the, the lean packets, which are not lean. That's not something that you want to be eating. Get away from the processed foods, all of those frozen pre-made dinners. You want to eat more whole foods. You want to eat the different colors of the rainbow. So if you're eating vegetables, you want to eat all of the different colors. You don't want to just eat the greens. You want to eat, you want to eat broccoli. You want to eat cauliflower. You want to switch up all those different vegetables to get every different color in your diet. And then also number 3 is I incorporate a nutrition shake, so does my husband, and it's not a protein shake, it's a nutrition shake with vitamins and minerals and probiotics and prebiotics, and I will recommend one a little bit later. And then the third thing, which was a huge game changer for me, was my coach and my accountability group. So in this, I found a support person who understood what it is that I do. So like I said, I taught with the person who helped me, my coach. She understood that teachers are busy, and I needed to learn how to meal prep, and I needed to have things ready to go. I needed that help to get started. So I found a person who understood what I do, and now I'm that person who helps other women. I became obsessed with learning from them. I wanted to know more. I wanted to learn more. I wanted new recipes. I wanted new ideas. And then I checked in with her. So I was making it a habit to check in daily, letting her know how it was going, what I still needed help with. And if you find an accountability person, you definitely want to check in with them every day, so that way you guys can hold each other accountable and stay accountable. And maybe it would be your husband that you could start with, or maybe if you don't have a support person, then I can help you, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. So do you have all 3? Do you have a fitness program, a complete fitness program? Do you have a nutrition plan that you feel comfortable following? Do you have the support? I kind of had a tiny bit of everything. I kind of had fitness, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I thought I had the nutrition down with the lean cuisines and all of those healthy ones and all of that, but clearly that wasn't really working either. And I had support from, like my husband and I, we were supporting each other, and my family tried to support me, but none of us really even knew what we were doing. So as much as they were trying, it wasn't really working for any of us. So think about which component are you missing, and be honest. Like it's hard to come to terms with what is actually going on and why you can't find that health and fitness success that you're looking for. So what's holding you back? Think about what's been holding you back. Well, I know what was holding me back is that I was comfortable, and maybe that's exactly what's holding you back. I was comfortable. It was easy to do the same thing over and over and over, and I was comfortable using those same excuses. It just doesn't work. I just can't. So maybe that's what's holding you back, is that you're comfortable, just like that's what was holding me back. So now I want you to think about, why did you show up today? Like, why are you taking precious time out of your day? Because we all know how precious our time is. What are you looking for? So maybe you're frustrated with starting and stopping and gaining and losing, just like I was. Maybe you want a simple roadmap to follow, or you need support. You need to be motivated consistently. You want someone who's been there, who's gone through the process, who can walk you through it and who can help you. So now that I've shared a little bit about where I was and how I got to where I was, is where I would like to go next. So I'm going to spend just a couple minutes to share with you a solid plan on how I got to where I was and where I am now. So I had 2 options, just like you do. I could continue to stick with option 1, which was complicated, confusing, expensive, and time-consuming, because I was just kind of winging it, flying by the seat of my pants, not sure what was exactly going on. Or When I switched to option 2, which was simple, strategic, cost-effective, and the quickest, I knew that was the option for me because I never looked back. So if you are thinking about option number 2, a complete solution is you want complete home or gym-based workout programs like the ones that you see on the side here, which are led by master trainers. So you might be saying, what's a master trainer? Well, a master trainer are trainers who train personal trainers. So they are a step above a personal trainer, and it's all science-backed functional fitness. So all of these programs are truly tested and tested and tested again. And these are programs that I actually do that help me lose those 35 pounds and keep it off for 2 years, okay? So another part of the complete solution is your nutrition plan. So as we talked about, I personally use portion control containers, which have been a game changer for me. I'm not counting calories. I'm not counting macros. I know exactly how much food I get, and I use these amazing containers, and I'm not hungry. I'm not starving myself. Nobody likes to be hangry, right? So that's something that you will get. Guidance from a teacher. I'm also a health and fitness coach. So I think since I am a teacher, I truly, truly enjoy teaching others about this. I love helping other women find their way, find their confidence, feel comfortable in their own skin again. It's truly a passion of mine, and it's just like teaching. I'm teaching in the classroom during the day, and I'm teaching women just like you about health and fitness. Recipes are so important. When I first got married, I had no idea how to cook a thing, and now I cook almost every day, or I meal prep for the whole week. And then your nutrition shake, which is truly just a well-rounded, it kind of balances everything out since we don't get all of our nutrition in our vegetables and our fruits like we used to. So here's an example of a few different recipes that I actually pulled from one of the programs. So all of the health and all of the fitness programs come with a health component, which includes recipes and your nutrition plan, and they're real foods that actually taste good. So it tells you how many containers you get for each recipe. It tells you how to cook it. It tells you everything you need to know. And I use these, and my husband and I, we love these recipes. They are truly, truly delicious. And they all are available to you. And then this is the online fitness app that I use with my accountability group. It's an online fitness app. We create goals for ourselves. I'm in there posting every single day. Other women are in there sharing their posts, their journeys, and this is just a lifetime support system. And this is a little glimpse of what the app actually looks like. So we share strengths, we share struggles, we share things that are going well for the day, we share things that, maybe didn't go so well, because we're all human and we all have off days. So this is truly, I think, the bread and butter is the accountability piece of having somebody, that is in this with you. So here's how you'll feel, and I can definitely vouch for this because I was feeling sluggish and just I wasn't confident in myself. I was constantly covering myself up. I was trying to wear the baggiest clothes possible, and now I do feel more focused, and I know you want to feel more focused. You'll feel more confident in your own skin. You'll have more time, which is actually hard to believe, but you will, and you will also have more energy, because who doesn't need more energy? Everybody needs more energy. So the big question, right? What's the investment? This sounds too good to be true. Can it be real? Does it really work? Well, for $160, you get complete year-long fitness programs, and it's not just one program. There's hundreds and hundreds of different programs that you can use. And we stream our programs. I stream them at home. Some of my challengers like to take their computer or their iPad or their phone with them to the gym to get away from, just like the kids and life. Some of my challengers stream their workout in their living room while their kids are still sleeping in the morning or when their kids go to bed. So that is an amazing piece to this. You'll also get a nutrition guide for every workout program. You'll get your first 30 days of your nutrition shake, which is a game changer. You will get lifetime support from the app and also daily motivation and encouragement, because we all know that as we start something new, it's all great from the first get-go, and then we kind of start to maybe lose that momentum. But when you're part of an online accountability group, you don't lose the momentum. You're in it with us, and we are there to cheer you along the rest of the way. So if you're wondering, I don't know if this is for me, I have these questions to ask yourself, and then maybe that can help you. So first, would it be worth it if you felt more focused, energized, or confident? If you finally knew that you had a solid plan to follow, you didn't have to keep all of this guesswork going. You didn't have to go from this to this to this to this. It's not that. It's a solid plan to follow. And you could get a personal trainer, or you could keep doing what you're currently doing. But this is one of my favorite quotes that I share often is, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. And you can't be afraid of change. So if you think this sounds like something that would benefit you, you could sign up now. And I encourage you to write this link down. It's the tinyurl.com/YCBM9POW. And that will take you to a form that I will talk about in just a moment. So we are going to go through that. So also I wanted to touch on, if you do decide that you want to try and join our online accountability groups, there is a full 100% risk-free guarantee. So you can do it for 30 days. And if you decide, nope, this is not for me, I don't like it, I don't like working out at home, I don't like this nutrition shake, I don't like this accountability group, which you will love it. If you decide any of those things, you have 30 days, no questions asked. You can send it back and get your money back. I mean, I think that speaks for itself. I've never had one person do that. So I think that really, truly does speak volumes, because scams and things that don't work don't really offer your money back. So the total value for this for everything combined, the value is over $2,000. So if you kind of break it all up, there's the complete fitness program, which is over $600. There's the nutrition guide, which could be up to $300. Your Shakeology is normally $130 for the first month. So all of that added up would be over $2,000. But this is only $160, and you get access for it for the whole entire year, which really breaks down to about, $13-ish a month. So that's way cheaper than any gym membership I've had in the past. And the very best part about this is the coaching community. So these women here in this picture just truly help inspire me every day. And I care so much about my coaching group, and it's just truly life-changing. So if you were ever thinking about that component too, that's another great part of this. So here's what will happen next. You will follow that link at the bottom, and it will take you, these are just screenshots from my phone. So if you go to it from your phone, this is what it will look like. If you pull it up on the computer, it will look a little bit different. But it will be the same exact questions. So it'll pull you up to this page. There's a little video there explaining, just a little bit about myself, but I've already gone through that with you here. There's a couple questions that I want to get to know you a little bit more, so that way I can really help you pick out which program would be best for you. which you should start with, and all of that. So getting to know you a little bit better is very helpful for me when we are deciding your next steps. And you will know that you have completed the form, and I will receive the form when you see the thumbs up. So it'll say, thanks for completing this type form. Thumbs up, you did it. And once you see that, then you'll be good to go. So if you have any questions, I would love to answer them. You can either message me, you can email me, you can get a hold of me however you can, and I would love to answer your questions. You definitely will hear back from me within 24 to 48 hours if you complete the form. So just know that. And I truly hope that my passion has shined through. I truly love helping other women find their confidence again. I love helping other women find their health and fitness success, because I too struggled with it for such a long time, and this has become a true passion of mine. So thank you so very much for tuning in, and like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free, and if you are ready, go ahead and fill out this form, and you will be hearing back from me within 24 to 48 hours. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.